Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And as you can see, we've already started here. Ødegaard. That is good alertness. Robson cuts it out. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Kante does well to get it back. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Beckham is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Shot a goal! Now it's Mohamed Salah. Ødegaard. And it's Salah. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Neymar. Now it's Messi. Quarter of an hour played. And he's let fly! No, that's been intercepted. Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Robson. Messi. Now it's Neymar. Big chance! And it's a goal!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Johor Darul Tazim have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's definitely not his best. And it's Messi. Messi going face... He's going for goal! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Belletti. Ødegaard. He's picked his way through. Beckham.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Beckham, the regular corner taker. And the keeper beats it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Neymar looking to get on the end of this.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quick.
It's Luis Suarez! Goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Suarez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top.
Oh, he's been caught napping. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Milan have themselves a chance from the spot. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Oh, well played. Neymar. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. He is through here. And he's only too happy to take that back. Neymar. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Beckham gets a foot in here. Oh, what a ball! And the shot! Bellingham. Messi. Luis Suarez. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Rijkaard clears. And here's Mohamed Salah. And that's a good ball. Oh, he's been caught. Great hit! Sticks it away! Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
His delight very short-lived. The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was...
And we've reached half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
And we are back underway.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
And he's gone looking for safety. Odegaard. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the shot! Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So what can they conjure from this one?
Well, distance doesn't dissuade him. He has the...
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that's going to be a booking. Robson. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. That's going to go a long way. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Belletti. Bastoni. Beckham. Rijkaard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Araujo.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Robson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That is great defending, so alert. And it's Neymar. That's a shade optimistic. So we've reached the hour mark. That's gone loose. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Johor Darul Tazim clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Beckham, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. That's very neat. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. He's found a way through. Now there's a fine ball. That is a crunching tackle. Van Bouten gets it clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And no surprise, that's a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Numero 8 viene sostituito con il numero 22.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Milan really aren't making it.
Heads it! He can get that clear. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Face to face with the keeper. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Bellingham. Not much subtlety about that challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Big chance! One-on-one! Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10, Neymar. Lascia il campo per il numero 25.
Milan with a free kick then. Beckham! That'll be a throw. Beckham.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Schneider. Well, nicely intercepted. And that's another good win of the ball. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He intercepts the throw, that's well read. And he was quick to react. And that's been won straight back. Luis Suarez gets his pass away. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. He's got the shot away! It's in! With so little time left! Grandstand finish! Simplicity itself.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Milan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Now that's well seen too. Kante gets over and intercepts. Oh, and he's through the middle. Caicedo. Suarez is carrying after that one. And that will be the final act. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Can he spark a counter here? Batistuta is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Pinches it off him. And Batistuta! And they can counter here. And that's gone loose. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé, when it comes to building from the back. I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes, where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great, varied passing game, but I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
Okay, interesting. Beckham. Koundé can get it clear. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now the finish! Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Beckham. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Mateus. Rummenigge. That is a great pick out. That's going to go a long way. Chance here to counter. Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Batistuta. That has ended up in no man's land. No goals as yet. And no, that was never going to make it. Bastoni. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Big chance! Same again, same outcome.
Milan really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar. Bastoni getting this one clear.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
And he's intervened well there. Beckham. Mbappe. Lobbed in behind. That's really well cleared. Mateus. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Very necessary. That's the throw. What not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far.
Snyder!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Snyder actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Mohamed Salah, defending of the desperate variety. And it's Snyder. Oh, important interception. Oh, good ball, shots on here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Played back in. Snyder. Mbappe. Great challenge, time to perfection. Mohamed Salah.
Ci sarà un minuto
This
di
is
recupero.
promising. Schneider gets his pass away. Van Bouten spots it and intercepts. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Schneider, that's been intercepted.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Van Bouten getting this one clear. Mbappe. And he cuts out the supply. Caicedo. Great ball if he can get there. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well timed, excellent interception. Deftly away. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Mateus. Passing is crisp and sharp. That has been cut short. And it's Neymar. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Liverpool needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And here's Mbappe. And still, we await the first breakthrough. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That's a little off target. Schneider. Mateus. Gently done. Oh, a delicate chip through. Gabriel with the clearance. Well, that is one way to stop him. Rummenigge. That's a nicely measured pass. Now this could be a chance. He's had a hit! Oh, sweet feet. And it's Schneider.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Floated up and over. Mohamed Salah. Neymar. Cristiano Ronaldo in the hunt and looking threatening. And it's Salah. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Davids. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Batistuta.
Might want to be careful
He
there.
welcomes it in. It could be in here. Rummenigge! Really well taken goal. And late in the day, a telling moment.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So we have our breakthrough.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows, so concentration is key from here. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department. Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
He won't be happy with that one. And that is a little undercooked.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And that is that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And Dijk can get it clear. Well, that is one way to stop him. Nicely spread. Rivaldo. There is Franck Ribéry, just a smashing player, Jim.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll see an awful lot of him out on the wing here, Peter. He'll inject an awful lot of energy and pace into this team's attack, but he's also got an eye for a killer ball. That's why he's racked up so many assists at club level.
Yeah, double figures every season is the norm for him. Great numbers.
Yeah, can't argue with stats like that.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rodri. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Davis. Rodri. A real chance if he can get through. Van Nistelrooy unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Van Nistelrooy. First quarter of an hour gone. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Milan!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
David Villa. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Rodri. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. So a chance here, what can they make of it?
Well, we're looking at somewhere in the region of 25 to 30 yards. That won't intimidate this guy.
Decent hit from there. Now it's Bellingham. Davids. And no, that was never going to make it. Paris trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Pass is just off target. And he's managed to get rid. David. He's had a hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? Davis gets good distance on it. Davids. Beckham. And Dijk gets it clear. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Batistuta. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he was quick to react. David Villa. David Villa proves just a little bit too strong. Beckham, who's set up one goal so far. And it's Messi. He's looking to set free a runner. That's a nice shapes to shoot. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
David Villa. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Messi. Beckham. And now the breakaway. Davids. David Villa. Rodri.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these.
Has a shot! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. David Villa. Beckham. And it's Messi. Bellingham. It's a good spell of possession, this. And the first half is done. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Milan clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Milan leading 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Milan carrying a one-goal lead. Great ball, and he's David Villa! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Paris with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Literally demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Davis. Ribéry. Rodri. It's Bellingham. Kajolu. That's tidy.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Paris have reclaimed it. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he's in on goal!
That's just playing it safe and simple. We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Van Dijk. Paris are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when...
Oh, that is asking for trouble! Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a fabulous... And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Van Nistelrooy is offering a wry smile there.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Davids! Goal, Milan! And again they hit the front. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Milan take the lead. Messi. Bellingham.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Xabi Alonso clears it away, and they're quick to get it back.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach. Can he finish? Sticks it away! They're level in a try brace!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Paris are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert it.
Hits one! Goal! Milan! And they get themselves in front! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. A swift reaction then, and the boss opting to reshuffle his defence. Could be danger here! Oh no, this does not look good! Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Zico. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's got away. And they've got rid. And reclaimed it in a trice. David Villa. Now it's Zico.
Footballing with usually identifies with...
He's had a shot! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And he's done it again, he's got his second.
Changement. Le numéro 16.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Changement.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And here's Zico. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
No luck with that dink over the top.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Oh, easy pickings there. Forwards and with intent. And it's Davis. Beckham providing an outlet on that flank. Big header! No, not the best of headers.
Changement.
Pinches it off him. Now it's Batistuta. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Threads one in.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Il y aura 6 minutes de temps additionnel.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Davids. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Davids. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Great ball if he can get there. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Batistuta. Bullet. And that's gone loose. And that will be the final act. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. And already we're underway here. Now it's Luis Suarez, Modric. Defending of the desperate variety.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Davids. That is a great pick out. And here's Van Nistelrooy. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Lazio are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Rivaldo. And here's Van Nistelrooy. It's a sharp pass. Well, they've got it again. Van Nistelrooy. He's played him through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's Alonso! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. De Ligt. Milan are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Davids. Eto'o looking to get on the end of this. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. De Ligt gets across to intercept that. And he welcomes it in. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Belletti.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
And the pass is intercepted. Nedved takes control of it and he's on the move. Bastoni deals with that comfortably. What a throw in. Ball's out once more. And he's managed to gift it back. That's a little off target. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Eto'o. Oh, what a ball he's in! Nedved! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Costa Curta. Rivaldo has created one goal already. Suarez running with the ball. And they're quick to get it back. That's a shade optimistic. Xavi Alonso. And that's a throw-in. Rivaldo. He's had it taken off him. Decent progress down the left. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's in, surely! Milan looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. De Ligt cuts it out. Bastoni. Rivaldo. Oh, super find. Can he put it away? It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been...
And the finish! They are rampant! And they're at it again in double quick time!
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Chouameni. Puyol. And it's ended up in no man's land. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Milan are steaming towards victory thanks to 3 first-half goals, which have left the opposition feeling grateful just to get in for a break. Another 45 minutes to come, but the mood in the stands here is very much suggestive that the deal is done. It is 3-0 at the break. And we are back underway. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Eto'o. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Decent hit! It's out for a goal kick. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Nedved. Eto'o.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nedved. Pass somewhat off target. Van Nistelrooy was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And that's another good win of the ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Rivaldo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Rivaldo. That's good vision. Now that's well seen too.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
De Ligt spots it and intercepts. Beckham. And he's been shifted off it. Rijkaard cuts out the pass, spread it left. And it's Cruyff. Big chance! Beckham. Cristiano Ronaldo.
This is the time you need that pace.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And it's Modric. Now it's Cruyff. That's a nicely measured pass. De Ligt attempts a clearance. Davids. That's Beckham. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, no joy this time. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Triol gets over and intercepts. Pass is just off target. Oh, easy pickings there. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, what has happened here? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 17, Van Nistelrooy. Numero 18, Xabi Alonso. Lasciano il campo per il numero 20, il numero 7.
Milan choosing to make the first change. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Davids! That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, such a clip. He's having a go! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Guardiola put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Nedved is there, and he can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that tested the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Lazio have the chance to go the other way. That's played into space, and he cuts out the supply. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Rijkaard. And it's Cruyff. Oh, that's a key interception. Nakata. Nedved. And it's Nakata. There's a probing ball. Modric! Keeper gets just about enough of it. Bastoni gets rid without sophistication. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that's that. Milan looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, this looks sharp. Roberto Carlos. No, that's too long. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Gigi Buffon. I doubt there's a more...
Eto'o! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Eto'o really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, super colour! A real chance and a real let-off. Belletti. That's Beckham. Beckham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That has been cut short. Collar is herring after that one. Rice.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he's there to get it away. Ball is over the line. Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's a mighty effort! Goal! Palermo! And Palermo take the lead!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rice can so cleverly bypass the press. Nice defending, it's got the job done.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Van Nistelrooy. Milan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. It's just beyond his reach. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And he cuts out the supply. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's headed upfield. Nice bit of trickery. And the cross comes in. Nicely aimed pass. Davids. Cristiano Ronaldo. He can run onto that. Otto deals with that comfortably. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well, they've got it again. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Bastoni makes the interception. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Cleared without hesitation. Rivaldo.
Palermo have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy has been caught there, it's a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Deep into stoppage time. Roberto Carlos. And the half-time whistle goes. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Signore e signori, chiunque abbia parcheggiato l'auto sulla strada all'esterno dello stadio è pregato di rimuoverla.
So off we go once more.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Davids. And he was quick to react. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. So much time and space here. Well, now it's a race for the ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Xavi Alonso.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
There's the hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there. Yeah, and he read it before anyone could follow up.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And that has left him in a heap. Palermo are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Haaland. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Held by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And it's Rivaldo. No way through there. Drogba. Opts for safety. Oh, there's a probing ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline.
And the finish! It's a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Sostituzione per il Palermo. Numero
We
3.
have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 21.
And that has added a
Attenzione, un
whole
cambio.
new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Maldini. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Collier. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
That looks a cracking ball. Haaland! There will be a throw-in. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that was vital. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Passes short and sharp. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Palermo showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Gets his pass away. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Just 5 minutes left. Flings in across.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Roberto Carlos. He's been picked out. It's Eto'o! Rivaldo.
Ci sarà un
De
minuto di
Bruyne.
recupero.
Cristiano Ronaldo does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
Sostituzione per il Palermo. Numero 17.
Palermo are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Numero 6. Roberto Carlos.
Played it early. Buffon catches it safely. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Cristiano Ronaldo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, it's come loose. Neither of these two want to come off second best. France finding their passes.
In Uli Hoeneß, Peter, I think we have one of Germany's greatest enigmas, one of the most decorated players, but it's a career plagued and cut short, unfortunately, by injuries.
I guess you can empathise with that.
Yeah, there's always that element of how good could he have been?
Despite it all, though, he did win 3 European titles and 3 league titles. He was a world champion, and all of that in 8.5 years, which says quite a lot about him. Not bad. Thuram works it forward. Oh, good spread. Kvaratskhelia. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Rivaldo. Dink through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Rodri. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Xavi Alonso. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Messi. Abiati with the clearance. And he's intervened well there.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Rijkaard. Oh, good-looking ball. Beckham. Can he get it through? Well timed, excellent interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Hoeneß. And here's the chance to counter. And he was quick to react. Keeper's got good distance on that. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Oh, that's nice. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's... Can he finish? Oh, surely that deserved better.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Beckham. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kvaratskhelia. Can he put it away? Goal, France!
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Rijkaard with the clearance. They've won a corner. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Kvaratskhelia. And now a sudden chance to counter. Beckham.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Kvaratskhelia. Van Nistelrooy. No, that's been intercepted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Mbappe! Great chance! He scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's got away.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Goes in for the header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Belletti. Looks to clip it forward. Oh, delightful ball. And there is the half-time whistle. Reflections on the first half?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
And we're underway again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Davids. Well, they can break here. Some resolute defending there. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Thuram. Vieira. And he has been fouled there. Rijkaard. That's a lovely, neat pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Davids. And it's Beckham. Rivaldo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That's an excellent interception. He can get that clear. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Rivaldo. Gets his pass away. Messi. Oh, lovely bit of... Davids! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro
Milan
7.
have their second
Le
corner
numéro
now.
10. Messi. Le numéro 21. Le numéro 20. À leur place, le numéro
Last-ditch
22.
defending, but that'll
Le
do.
numéro 24. Le numéro 25.
That is, he's got the shot away!
Le numéro 17.
Oh, that is really good tenacity.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 70
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, a delicate chip through. Rodri is there, and he can get that clear. Milan still have the cards to affect this game. There's no flag. He's great hit! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
France were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Bastoni.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he thumps it clear. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
France clearly should have gone for the easy...
Tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Milan get their fourth corner. Thuram can get it clear. Done delicately.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
France have the chance to go the other way. Platini. Gravenberg. Oh, that's well spotted. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Platini. Shapes to shoot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
But pour l'équipe de France.
And the lead is extended still further.
Le numéro
A
22.
moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
3-0 and things are stopped. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, brilliant save.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He's got full.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Shot a goal! Oh, taken with style. Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
It's become a case of men against boys.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Thuram, just 5 minutes left. Engages and forces him off the ball. Good read, needed to be. Davids is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's Dembele. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bale. And the shot! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And that's it. Milan cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. As you can see, we've already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and...
Cristiano Ronaldo! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And it's Chiellini. That has been cut short. Beckham. Now it's Nakata. That's a shade optimistic. Messi, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Neymar. And it's Beckham. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Mbappe. Neymar fiddles it through. Oh, they could be caught out here. Now it's Beckham. Beckham really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Nedved is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Terrific save by Abbiati! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Keeper's dealt with that. Big chance! Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Dink through, pinches it off him. Ambrosini calmly anticipates. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, that's well spotted. So we're still where we started right now. Mbappe. Neymar. Beckham.
Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Chiellini looking to hit the byline here. Nedved. Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! And he's quick to get it clear again. Ambrosini spots it and intercepts. Beckham. Van Nistelrooy. He's through here. Now it's Neymar. Short changes him with that pass. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Nakata. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He's got away. Oh, that's nice. Has a go! That's a half-decent try.
Messi has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. And he's straight offside. Oh, he's found some space here. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Nakata. A searching ball that into space. No foul, says the referee.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are back on the way. Both sides defensively robust up to now.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Davids turns back here, probably the best op. Oh, what a mistake! And that could set him on his way. Decent hit! Cleared without complication. So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Shevchenko!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Gets his pass away. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pass is just off target. And he's cut it out. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And Van Nistelrooy! And he hits the net. And finally, he has breathed life into the game.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Belletti. Nedved wins the duel this time. And it's lofted through here. That is good alertness. Beckham simply refused to be outdone there.
whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Great hit! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8.
Beckham to take it as usual.
Per il numero 22.
Oh, that was vital. Nedved gets it clear. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And that's put paid to a promising move. Chip through. No, that's been intercepted. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
And he's intervened well there. Modric conjures time and space where few can. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Shevchenko. Now it's Nedved!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Chiellini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Davids gets a foot in here, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It looks a good ball through. Oh, the referee's got a decision to make here. What's he going to give? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Yellow or red? It is red. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Viene sostituito con il numero 11.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
Bale! It's bounced back off the post. He has done it! Do not write them off. Back they come. Shevchenko at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Manchester United surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Bastoni. Beckham. Davids. Well, there is a look that says it all. Oh, what's he done? And that's a goal kick. Messi. He can run onto that. Maldini. Now Odegaard. That is good alertness. Bale. Oh, and he's through the middle. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Spread neatly. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the Beckham! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Milan really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
And he's taking no chances there. Damn it! Too close for comfort. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end.